Just as every family lives on togetherness, a business requires unity to achieve excellence. It takes passion, consistency, and diligence to grow a business, but it takes a slight flaw in character to ruin it. I have a book by Patrick Lencioni called The Advantage, which is a powerhouse. Patrick wrote this book with a big goal in mind, to show us that the key to lasting success isn't just about being smart, it's about being healthy. And by healthy, I mean organizationally healthy. What does that mean? Well, it means building a company where teams trust each other, where communication is clear, and where everyone is committed to the same important goals. Sounds pretty great, right? And the best part is that Patrick gives us clear steps to get there. So, whether you're leading a team, running a company, or just part of a group that wants to improve, this summary is going to be super helpful. We're going to break down Patrick's main ideas into bite-sized pieces that you can start using right away. And hey, if you find these insights as valuable as we think you will, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell for notifications. We've got loads of content like this, and we don't want you to miss out. Steps to building a healthy organization. Start with Chapter 1, titled The Case for Organizational Health. In this chapter, Patrick introduces the concept of organizational health and explains why it is the single greatest factor in determining the success of a company. So, what is organizational health? Imagine a place where everyone feels like they belong, where the goals are crystal clear, and where every person is rowing in the same direction. Sounds ideal, right? That's organizational health for you. It's not about having the smartest tactics or the latest technology. It's about being cohesive, aligned, and efficient. Now, why should we even care about this? Well, according to Lencioni, organizational health is the ultimate competitive advantage. Healthy organizations can adapt quickly, execute efficiently, and attract the best people. Here's what we need to focus on to foster organizational health. Number 1 is cohesion. Teams that trust and support each other outperform others. It's like having a safety net. Mistakes are okay, as long as we learn from them together. Number 2 is clarity. Everyone should know exactly what the organization stands for and where it's going. When we're clear about our mission, making decisions becomes a breeze. Number 3 is communication. Over-communicate. Yes, you heard that right. The more we talk about our goals and strategies, the less room there is for confusion. Number 4 is consistency. Reinforce our core messages through every process and policy. When our practices align with our messages, we strengthen our culture and our path to success. So, we've seen how crucial organizational health is, and honestly, it's not as complex as it sounds. It's about getting the basics right and sticking to them. Remember, it's not the most groundbreaking strategies that win the race. It's the healthiest organizations. Chapter 2 of Patrick Lencioni's The Advantage is titled The 4 Disciplines Model. Just as we discovered the secret sauce of organizational health, this chapter focuses on the 4 disciplines model for achieving organizational health. These are the steps that any organization can follow to climb the ladder of success. The first discipline is to build a cohesive leadership team. Think of your leadership team as the heart of your organization. When the heart is strong, the whole body thrives. This means creating a culture of trust where leaders are vulnerable, support one another, and are unafraid to engage in healthy conflict. The next step is to create clarity. A clear vision isn't just a nice to have, it's a must-have. This discipline is about being clear on why the organization exists, where it's going, and what it stands for. No jargon, no complex language, just clear, straightforward truths that everyone can rally behind. The third discipline is to over-communicate clarity. If you think you've communicated enough, think again. Over-communication means repeating the core messages so often that people might even get a little tired of hearing them. But guess what? That's when you know they've truly got it. And finally, Discipline 4. Reinforce clarity through human systems. Reinforcing clarity through human systems means aligning your organization's structures and processes with the vision and values you've communicated, whether it's through recruitment, performance management, or rewards. Make sure everything backs up the clarity you've created. All right, we've covered the 4 essential disciplines to achieve organizational health. Remember, it's not about having all the answers right away. It's about commitment to these disciplines that builds a strong, healthy organization over time. Chapter 3 of Patrick Lencioni's The Advantage is titled The Centrality of Great Meetings. This part of the book deals with how meetings can be transformed into tools for promoting organizational health. I don't know if you have ever found yourself staring at the clock during a never-ending meeting. If yes, then you're not alone. Meetings aren't just about talking. They're about deciding, acting, and uniting. Lencioni tells us that great meetings are a linchpin of organizational health. Why? Because they are where problems are solved and clarity and alignment are created. But here's the deal. Meetings need to be dynamic, engaging, and structured. Lencioni introduces 4 distinct types of meetings. Each serves a unique purpose. The first is the daily check-in. This type of meeting is quick and to the point. It usually takes 5 minutes to sync up and highlight the day's priorities. No sitting, just standing, to keep the energy up. The second type is the weekly tactical. These are the nuts and bolts kind of meetings. There are 30 to 90 minutes focused on tactical issues of immediate concern. Keep it regular and keep it real. The third type of meeting is the monthly strategic. Here's where you dive deep. 2 to 4 hours were spent wrestling with and analyzing critical issues. These are the conversations that too often get neglected, but are vital for long-term success. The fourth type of meeting is the quarterly off-site review. Here, you get out of the office, spend 1 to 2 days reviewing strategy, competitive landscape, team performance, and anything that affects long-term success. It's about stepping back to see the big picture. The key to productive meetings isn't less time together, but more purposeful time. When we structure our meetings like this, they're not just bearable. They're something we can look forward to because they make us better. Chapter 4 of Patrick Lencioni's The Advantage is titled Checklist for Organizational Health. This chapter focuses on implementing a comprehensive checklist for organizational health, offering actionable steps to ensure the organization's health is not just achieved, but sustained. This time, it's all about keeping your organization not just running, but also thriving. Imagine a garden. You've planted seeds of leadership, clarity, communication, and reinforcement. Like any good gardener, your job isn't done when the seeds are in the soil. You need to water it, pull the weeds, and protect it from pests. The same goes for your organization. Regular checks ensure that the culture you've built doesn't just grow but flourishes. Lencioni gives us a robust toolkit in this chapter, a checklist that acts like a regular health checkup for your organization. Think of it as your annual physical, but for your company's culture and operations. This checklist isn't about ticking boxes mindlessly. It's about thoughtful reflection on key aspects of your organization that impact its health. Let's go through some major points. First, cohesive leadership. Is your leadership team united? Do they trust each other deeply and engage in unfiltered conflict around ideas? Next, clarity. Does everyone in the organization know what they are supposed to do and why they are doing it? Clarity eliminates confusion and aligns efforts. Then there's communication. Are the organization's vision, values, and critical goals being communicated clearly and repeatedly? Remember, redundancy is your friend here. And reinforcement. Are you embedding organizational values into every policy, meeting, and ceremony? This is where your culture is cemented. So there we have it.